Hey, now another thing on kitchen organization. I think I've talked already about work triangles, and so when you organize your kitchen, it's a good idea to make sure that the tools that you need and use repetitively are in the area where you're going to be working. I'll give you a couple of examples of what that means, but what you don't want to have to do is uh, if I'm working in this area, say preparing some vegetables, and I need a bowl or something, I don't need to walk all the way across the kitchen to go get that bowl. And so a couple of good examples, this is Rochelle's, it's actually our utensil drawer, but it's right here at her workspace. And so this is where her knives are stored, so she has a small paring knife and she has a Santo knife, 6-inch knife that she uses to chop vegetables and that kind of thing. Some measuring spoons, some teaspoon, uh, those kind of things, measuring cups and measuring spoons, and so that is all right here, and that's where they belong. Now let me show you over in my area. I say my area, but the area that I'm mostly operating in. I have a drawer and I have measuring cups and measuring spoons. I don't have to go over there to get a measuring spoon if I need one. It's right here in my drawer. And then our main knife drawer, this is where my knives are. And so uh, well, multi-use knives like our bread knives in here, our carving knife, the steak knives, those kind of things. But the knives that I use a lot are here, and I'm using them right here. I can take you over to the baking area, and in the baking area, you do a lot of measuring and you do a lot of that kind of thing, mixing and that kind of stuff. So you measuring cups, measuring spoons, a whisk, her spurtles, those kind of things are all stored right here where you're going to be using them. I think our seal pat, I'll cover that later, but yeah, here, our rolling pin, is right here in this area rather than on the other side, so it's easily accessible. So just think about as you're designing your work area, your work triangle, storing the tools that you will normally use in that work triangle in that area, so you don't have to go over there to get a spoon or to get a measuring cup or something like that. Yes, would you like to comment?
I would. It makes everything more efficient.
It makes the kitchen, your activities in the kitchen, more efficient if you have easy access to that. And now you'll notice those are stainless steel. I think we got them for Christmas a couple of years ago. Before that, we had these maroonish looking ones that are sort of plastic. And then, the odds and ends are what's over there. So it's not like we went out and we bought all brand new things. I mean, we've been together for 30 years. So, our kitchen sort of matured. Oh, 33 years, sorry. I've been corrected. But, just think about that as you're organizing your kitchen, how you can make yourself more efficient by reducing the steps that you take. So being efficient in the kitchen, that's what works for me, mostly.